everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for those who are new, I am Madhu Mishra. I am an integrated PhD student at IISER Thiruvananthapuram, and in this channel I make videos about my PhD journey and my life in IISER and a lot of tour videos. This video is for students who are coming to IISER, be it BSMS student, PhD student or integrated PhD student. First of all, congratulations for getting selected in IISER TVM. I hope and wish that you learn and enjoy and live your life to the fullest while you're in IISER. So you must have started packing, and by now you must have seen 1,000 of Hostel Essential videos available in YouTube. So I'm not going to bore you with the same list. What I'm going to talk about is Hostel Essential things that you need for IISER Thiruvananthapuram. It's an IISER Thiruvananthapuram specific video. And one thing I want to mention is, if you want, you can pack light, because lot of daily essential things like bed sheet, mattress, pillow, bucket, mug, toothpaste and everything is available inside the IISER campus. There is a shopping complex and there is a cooperative store where you can buy all these things. And if you want to see what is available in shopping complex, you can go and watch this video. And if you're interested in knowing what is available in cooperative store, you can watch this video. Cooperative store is next to IISER mess, and you can buy notebook and everything from there. If you want to buy biscuits, namkeen and chips, everything is available in cooperative store, so you can watch that video and make up your mind and pack accordingly. Now let's talk about things that you need for IISER Thiruvananthapuram hostels. So let's just start. Hostel Essential presented by IISER Thiruvananthapuram. If you're coming to IISER Thiruvananthapuram is that it rains for almost 8 months in IISER Thiruvananthapuram. First thing that you should invest in is a good umbrella or a raincoat. If you are a BSMS student, your mess and academic block is very far away from each other. So from classes to mess, you have to walk a lot. There are bus available from academic block to mess, but even if you want to reach to bus stop, you have to walk through rain. So you should invest in a good umbrella or a raincoat. Raincoat is awesome, but umbrella is easier to handle, so invest accordingly. Now, second thing that you should invest in is a good footwear. I know you must be packing at least 2 footwear, but here I will ask you to go little overboard and pack 3, and I'll give you the reason. Rain. So one for hostel rooms, one for sports, gym, badminton or any kind of sports if you're interested in, and gym here is free, so definitely try that out. So one for that, and one comfortable one for classes, because everything is very far from each other, so you'll be walking a lot. So invest in a good comfortable slipper or footwear. Most of the people in IISER go for Crocs, so you can think about it and you can make your own decision. And should be comfortable, and it should not get torn apart after few drops of water, because your footwear will get wet no matter what. And if possible, buy a footwear which dries quickly, because after getting wet you'll be walking in a classroom which has like AC temperature that will freeze you. So invest in something like that, which dries quickly, which doesn't get torn apart and should be comfortable. So 3 footwear. Now that I have mentioned AC temperature, let's get to third essential. You should invest in a good hoodie or sweatshirt or some very thin AC kind of sweater that you will be needing for your classroom. The lecture hall gets so cold that you can't sit for 1.5 hours of your lectures, and you will need a hoodie or a sweatshirt, so get one. Because if you go and search for Vithura temperature, you will find it's just 26, 27, sometimes 24, but the lecture hall gets very cold and you will need a hoodie or sweatshirt, so please pack that. Now that we have a sweatshirt for classroom, you're comfortable there, you will need a thin blanket or a thick bed sheet for your sleep, because even if there is no cold in Thiruvananthapuram, because of rain the night gets really chilly and sometimes it gets uncomfortable to sleep in night without any blanket. So pack that and a thin blanket or a thick bed sheet. So now that we are sorted with cold, let's get to hostel essential, hostel room essential. So if you are BSMS, PhD or integrated PhD student, you will be sharing rooms. For BSMS, you will be sharing room for 5 years. Integrated PhD student will be sharing room for 4 years. And PhD student will be sharing room for 2 years at least. So in a room, you just have 2 plug points. So you will get just one for you. So invest in a good extension cord. You will need it. Please, please, please buy that and pack it, because you need to charge your phone, your laptop. Now you have to now you need to charge your Bluetooth headset also, and sometimes now you're wearing, if you have a smartwatch, you have to charge that too. So you will need multiple plug points, and so you should invest in a good extension board. Write down that in your need. You should have this in your room, otherwise it will be terrible. And also, if you like fairy lights in your room, you should have an extension board so that you can switch on your fairy lights and charge your phone at the same time. Now that we have extension cord and we know that we are sharing rooms, and if you're someone who cannot sleep with the light on, and we don't know what kind of roommates we get, so you should get one sleeping mask and invest in a good earphone or headphones, because you don't want to disturb other people and you don't want to get disturbed by other people. So have a good headphone. It will help you during your studies and for your entertainment purposes as well. Now another important thing is invest in a good laundry bag, because again, the rooms are small, you are sharing, the classes will be hectic, so you won't be able to wash your clothes regularly, and it rains, it gets humid, the clothes can smell. So, and also you don't want to dump your clothes everywhere in your room, and you don't want your clothes to get mixed with each other. So invest in a good laundry bag where you can keep your clothes, which you can wash at the end of your week. So laundry bag. And all the things that I'm mentioning is true for boys and girls. It's not gender specific, so you both should have all these things. Okay, so now that we mentioned laundry bag, you will, after washing your clothes, you will need to hang it. So because you'll be hanging a lot of clothes and you'll be washing once in a week, so get lot of hangers. Maybe buy one which has multiple clips on it, and get a clip which you will need, because it rains and there is wind sometimes, and if you don't want your clothes to get wet again after falling on floors, so buy some clips, hangers. Living in hostel for almost 10 to 15 years, I have realized that these things are important. Hangers are really convenient. Other thing, that if you don't want to sleep in sunlight specifically, invest in a good curtain, because you have one window and one of your bed will be next to this thing. And if you want to sleep in Sunday morning, then, and you want darkness in your room, get one curtain from your house. This makes your room more comfortable. Because of rain, again, when you wash your hair, it will not get dry very quickly, and since you'll be attending class from morning to evening, and you'll be sitting in this cold AC, you should get one hair dryer to dry your hairs, because you don't want to sit in a cold AC room with your wet hair. So get one hair dryer. Another thing that you should pack is an iron, if you want to look presentable. And also sometimes it also comes handy if you want to dry some clothes, because it has not dried because of rain. So iron is a good thing that you should get. And one more thing, it's not a must buy, but if you buy it, it will be a good purchase, is kettle. Because in IISER hostel, there are water cooler in every floor, but they are in two ends of the hostel. And if you get your room in the center or somewhere, and you don't want to go for to go and bring water every time you feel thirsty. You should have something to store your water. You will be getting one water bottle for class, but that won't be enough for the whole day. So it's good to have a water storage, and if you don't want to buy kettle, you can get at least buy one water storage, something with a lid. And why I'm saying kettle is because you can heat your water, because then you can heat water, you can make Maggie, you can make coffee in the morning if you want, you can make green tea if you want, just lying on bed. So it's a good thing to have next to your bed for your bed tea and Maggie. Induction is not allowed in IISER, so you can't bring induction. So if you want to make Maggie, you have to have a kettle. And if you're living in hostel or not eating Maggie at random times, then you're not living it properly, I would say. So you can invest in kettle if you want. You can get a kettle if you want, or you can buy a kettle after you reach here. Yeah, these are the things that you should and might buy. And if I have missed out some things, please list them down in the comment section below. These are the things that came on top of my mind, so here it is for you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for 500 subscribers. I'm so happy, and I'll come with more such videos. And thank you for appreciating my channel. Bye.